Hello, welcome back to our series of videos for the Databricks journey. In today's video, we're going to talk about Unity Catalog and how to implement it. But first, we're going to talk about very important concepts. The first one is the metastore. So the metastore is the top-level container that manages the metadata of all your data assets. It's going to provide a unified governance layer across workspace. It's going to store your information about catalogs, schemas, tables, and access permissions. Then we have the storage accounts. And a storage account is just an Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2 that is going to physically store your data. A very important requirement is that we need the hierarchical namespace enabled. And this is going to serve as a foundation for external locations in Unity Catalog. Then we have the storage credentials. The storage credential is an Azure managed identity that we call it Access Connector that is going to let Databricks to get permissions into your storage account. Then we have the external locations. This is going to be a secure path that is going to be defined within Unity Catalog that is going to provide the access to specific storage containers and folders. This is going to be a combination of storage accounts, containers, and paths with granular permissions for data isolation. Over here, we are going to look for Access Connector for Azure Databricks. Here we're going to create a connector. Let's select the subscription, the resource group that we created in our first video. I'm going to put here the same name, Databricks Journey, Access Connector. I need to select the same region. I'll click on Next. If you want, you can add some tags. And finally, I'm going to click on Review and Create. Let's wait for validation. Okay. Let's click Create. And wait a couple of seconds for this resource to be deployed. And there we go. Here we have the Databricks Journey Access Connector. And now we're going to create a storage account. Let's click here in the storage account. Let's click on Create. Let's select a resource group. Let's not select the Manage Resource Group. On this occasion, we need the resource group for the Databricks Journey over here. Let's type the name. I'm going to call it like Dev Databricks Journey Storage. You can choose any name. You require, I need something smaller. So let's keep it simple. We select Gen 2 over here. Let's click on Next. This is a very important step. Always select this option to enable the hierarchical namespace. Click Next. Let's keep it public for now, but you also have options to restrict like the network access, so it can be private. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to keep it enabled. We're going to keep it on Next, Next, and let's click on Review and Create. Click on Create. Okay, it's done. Here we have the storage account. Now we need to create a container. So let's come here on Data Storage, Containers, and let's call it dep container. Oh, we cannot use lower, we need to use dash. So let's click on Create. And there we go. We have the dep container over here. As a best practice, we can also add a folder. In this occasion, we're going to call it like catalogs. Let's click on Save. We're going to take a look over here. And let's filter by storage. We have the storage blob data contributor. This is the one we need. Click Next. Select Manage Identity. Click on Select Members. Now select Access Connector for Azure Databricks and use the Access Connector that we just created. Click on Select. And now click Review and Assign. Now we're going to add the access connector that we created in the Azure portal as an storage credential. But we need to be the Metastore admin in order to achieve something like this. So let's take a look at how you can add yourself as a Metastore admin. So you can come here on the top right, click here in Manage Account, click under Catalog, click the name of the catalog, click on Edit, and add yourself as a Metastore admin over here. Click on Save. Now, once you do that, you're going to have all the privileges to transfer like any ownership of any object within the Metastore. So this is going to let you to add the storage credential. Now we come back to the workspace. We click on the left panel on Catalog. Then we click on External Data. Click on Credentials. You click here in Credentials, and let's type a name. I'm going to select Databricks Journey Cred. Now we need the Access Connector ID. We can come back into the Azure portal under your resource group and look for the Access Connector. We're going to copy the Access Connector, click in Credentials, Databricks Journey Cred, paste the Access Connector ID, and click on Create. Now we have the storage credential. We come back to the Catalog Explorer, click on External Data. Now click on Create External Location. Over here, we're gonna type a name for the external location. I'm gonna call it Databricks Journey Depth External Location. We need to type a path, an URL for your storage account. So here in the comment section, let's type abfss colon slashes slash the container name. You can come back to the Azure portal to get this. You go to the resource group. You click your storage account. Now click on data storage, containers, and let's copy the name. Container, add, then let's copy the storage account. Over here, .dfs.core.windows.net/catalogs. I think that was the name of our folder inside. So external location actually points to a specific container path. So all our catalogs are going to be created over here. So now we know this is right. Gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it in the URL. Gonna click here and create. Oh, sorry, the storage account. So we need to add the storage credential that we just added. Click on create. And the external location has been created. Now let's click here on test connection. And we can see that everything is working fine. Click down. Here we have a couple of things: permissions, rows, workspaces, and more. If you have multiple workspaces and you want to restrict like which workspaces can access this, you can unclick this, click on Assign to Workspace, and select the ones you need. In this specific occasion, we only have one, so we're gonna just add this one.